How's it going, boys? Johnny Superb Man here, and it's time for some more NHL 16 content. Just picked up the game today. I can't wait to dive into it by myself just to see how it plays and to see if we can have some fun with the series that we've had in the past this year. And one of those series would be GM mode. Now, last year, we had to do GM mode on NHL 15 on old gen, just because current gen, I had a lot of problems with it. It was really slow, didn't offer anything new, and I just felt like the old gen version was a lot more fun to play. So what I want to do for this video is, this is not going to be a part of our actual GM mode series. I'd like to go into this for the first time, experience it with you guys, see what it's all about, and then we can all decide whether or not we should do a GM mode on current gen this year or old gen. We can also choose the team and everything like that, right? But let's get into this. Let's just experience this for the first time. What's your GM's name? We'll just quickly do this. Doesn't matter. Well, maybe it does matter, actually. I take that back. In previous titles, when you would put your GM name in there, that would literally be the end of it. You would not see your GM's name pop up anywhere in the future. So we'll see if Zod does pop up. Now, my favorite team is now the Pittsburgh Penguins, but they don't need help. A team that desperately needs my help would be the Toronto Maple Leafs. They could definitely use a superb intervention, right? So the top players, JVR, Van Riemsdyk, Nazem Kadri, and Dion Phagouf. He's still on the team. Players on the team, 23, average age, 27. All right, let's see what this is all about. So, salary cap on. Rules and settings, let's see. 25 years, so same there. Auto-sign free agents, authentic cap penalties, computer trades, difficulty. So it seems like all the same kind of settings are there. Waivers, I'll leave on. Let's see what kind of waivers we run into. Injuries. For the purpose of this, I'm going to turn injuries off. Injuries weren't a problem. They actually made the injuries pretty good in NHL 15. I actually like playing GM mode with injuries on now. But just for the sake of this first video, I would like to get 1 year of simulating done if we can. So let's just turn off the injuries. Start the career. Keep salary cap on. Sure. All right. Now, remember, I'm going to be a complete rookie at this because I'm still used to the old school system of the star potential. I mean, if this is the same, and it looks like it is the same, it's saying JVR is an elite player, same thing with Kadri. So there's definitely going to be a learning curve for me here, but that's okay. As long as it's fun and it's deep and it's better than old gen, I'll have fun playing it. All right, so here we go. Looks kind of similar, but there's a lot more information here. Look at this. Locker room chemistry. Whoa, what the hell was that? Manage your players' morale. Visit here. Oh, the player morale. Hang on a second here. Oh, man, let's take a look at this. Morale. All right, let's see if this is a useful system or if it's redundant. So far... Okay. See how it says the starting overall? Richard Panik, he'd be 81 overall. Currently, he's now 82 because I guess he's happy. Locker room chemistry is 68%. All right, let's go down here. Is anyone unhappy on this team? Everyone's happy. If I select some... Oh, look at Morgan Riley. Okay. See, yeah, this is what I got to get used to. See Morgan Riley's potential? He's an elite at high. So is that like the same as being 4.5 green star potential? Would that be what Morgan Riley is? You guys can actually get me better at this game. My God, if that's the case, he's already 85 overall and an elite high potential defenseman, 21 years of age. Can you say Morgan Lidstrom, anyone? Jesus. Meet with player? You can meet with him? Oh, man, I got used to all this. Meet with the player? You can't actually meet with him. Okay. There's no concerns. All right, well, that's good to know right now. Maybe something will come up in the future. Captains and jerseys. Looks pretty much the same. Roster moves. I got to say, all right. Let's just break this down slowly. I got to say, moving around is already better. See this? This is my controller. It's as fast as my controller is moving. That was one of my major complaints when it came to NHL 15. How everything was so slow. So I pointed that out. It seems like they fixed it. So far anyways, which is really nice. Let's try to make a trade here. Let's see if we can make the... Oh, you know what it was? Yeah, the trading block. Exactly, yes. Browse the trade blocks. Now remember before, it took forever to go through the trading block. Now hang on a second. Alright, so I can move that pretty nicely. Left trigger. Oh, good job, EA Sports. Look at this, boys. Oh, and it pops up right away. Alright. So remember how last year, my NHL 15 quick review, I tore apart the game saying that the menu screens were so slow and unresponsive? Look at this. It's like 1,000 times better now. So you can go back and look at NHL 15 and know that was a huge problem. Look at this. So I'm St. Louis. I want to go check out what Detroit has. Left trigger, move over. It moves as fast as I want it to move. All right. Yeah, that's brilliant. That's a night and day difference from last year. All right, so I pointed it out. They fixed it. Beautiful. So that's good news. Let's try to propose a trade here. All right. Let's try to propose a trade. Let's see if the trades are kind of the same. All right. So trade value. Everything looks the same. League potential. JVR is an elite. So would JVR be an elite 4.5, like 4.5 gold star potential? Gauthier, top 6 forward. So would he be like? Is that like green 4-star? You know what I mean? I got to get used to all this stuff. Morale, age, salary. All right. This is nice. There's a little bit of, I'll say there's a little bit of delay moving from left to right on this, but that's not a big deal at all because we're getting so much more. And if I click on JVR, hang on a second. Does it still show, give me somebody like a veteran on this team. Hang on. Do we have a veteran? Dion Fagoof. I guess he's kind of a veteran. He's a veteran. Jesus Christ, take that back. All right. How do I look at his career stats? Full career stats. Oh, beautiful, EA Sports, beautiful. I think I remember this from last year. So, see, this was my problem with NHL 15. I felt like, we didn't get anything new, and the things that we had before were worse than they were in NHL 14. This game, look at this. We have something new. We have stats that get recorded in more than just the last 4 years. All right? There may be a little slow right here compared to last game, but you're getting so much more information, so it's a trade-off. So I got no problem there. The faster menu screens, I got to get used to the new potential. That's all well and good. Oh my god. Oh my god, boys. They may have done it. I may be ready to jump to this. And if this is the case, I'm going to be logging so many hours on this. Please let this be good. All right, so Steven Stamkos clearly coming to Toronto next year. Let's try to get Steve Yzerman some value for him. Let's see if we can get Steven Stamkos on this. All right, so we're just going to try a simple trade. We're going to do a lot of things in this video. Skaters matching block. Let's see. We're going to trade away Steven Stamkos. We're going to have to give up Nazem Kadri in this deal. They got to get a center back. All right, very nice. Now, we're also going to have to add in some prospects here. Marinson, sure, I'll throw you in there. Why not? Tampa Bay would have more than 45 skaters. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I'll deal with that in a second. Jake Gardner, Joffrey Lupul, Dion Fagoof. They want any goalies? Reimer and Gibson. Draft picks. Yeah, you know what? We're going to have a great draft pick this year, but it's Steven Stamkos, so why not? I just want to see if we can get this to go through. And I'll add in a second as well. All right, now let me just get one player back from their side. Do they have anyone matching the block? Yes, they do. Let me get somebody down here with no trade value. Let's see if we can get Steven Stamkos over here. And I'm perfectly fine with these trades going through. I'm not trying to, what the hell? Is this guy not signed? Oh, I see. I see how it works. Right. I see how it works. Hang on. You got to choose somebody like this. There you go. All right, so Kadri, Marinson, or I don't know how that, I think that's how you pronounce his name. A first and a second for Steven Stamkos. Will it go through? Where his proposed trade is not why. Will it go through? Tampa Bay Lightning have this great thing called the trading block. No, they don't want that. That makes sense. Gonna have to really overcommit for this, boys. All right, so let's throw in the Pittsburgh Penguins first as well. All right, proposed trade. Will it go through? Ooh, I like that. Interesting. All right, so look at that, man. It actually shows you, I could be wrong, if you look at the bottom, the trade value, it's underneath, and it says, it's not even a lot there for Tampa Bay. My trade value is a lot more than theirs, and they're not accepting it. They don't want to give up Steven Stamkos. That's cool. I don't mind that. So you can't just make things go through. Let me try 3 first-round picks. 3 first-round picks and Nazem Kadri. I mean, you can see the trade value. It's much higher than Tampa Bay's. Proposed trade. Let's see. They're totally unwilling to part with Steven Stamkos. All right, so we're gonna have to learn out this new trading system. I like it though. I like what I see. Okay, so let's keep moving here. I don't want to get bogged down. Scouting. Okay. View all prospects in region. Edit top prospect. Okay, hang on a second here. Edit scouting. Okay, so this, I think, would still be considered the same. It looks different, but it's all the same categories, and I'd imagine it still acts the same. So we'll go OHL, 6 weeks. 6 weeks forwards. That's okay. It looks cool. Plays the same. That's fine. But look at this. It actually shows you the top prospects. That's nice. All right, so I can maybe work on the scouting a little bit. Let's check out free agents. Let's just see how seamless it is. Bergenheim, Glenn Cross, Cody Franzen. Damn, still some guys out there. All right, very good, very good. Let's back out of this. You know what? Now we can do. Let's try out some simulate. All right, so let's see what it looks like when we're simulating. Simulate up to this day. Because when I'm doing my GM modes, would we want to simulate from this screen or the calendar screen? Yeah, see, that screen's kind of weird. Doesn't really show you much. But remember, the calendar screen last time wasn't that good. Ooh, the calendar screen already looks better. All right, good. Remember last year, the calendar screen showed you no information? It looks like now it'll show me what Tampa Bay's record is, and it doesn't show you the scoring and the assists and everything, which was nice. But you know what? It's a step back, step forward. You know, let's take a look at the simulation time. Here. Let's simulate to this date right here. Sim to this date. Let's see. Is it faster? Is it? Whoa! Oh! That's a faster simulation, ladies and gentlemen. That's huge. That's another thing I was asking for. See, gameplay coming through here. It's not just about looks. You got to make it. It's got to look good, but it's got to play good. And if we're getting through seasons a lot quicker, hang on. Let me go here. Let me go. Like, say we want to go 1 month in. Simulate up to this date. Let's see this. That's preseason. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna get notification. Joffrey Lupul has lost morale because of recent roster moves? What? There's some players that want to meet with you. What would you like to do? So I can dismiss it, which is nice. Remember, the morale system would be cool as long as it's not monotonous and like it slows down the simulation. Like I hope you can dismiss it and it's not horrific to your team. All right, but for the sake of this video, let's go to player morale and see what's going on here. Okay. Oh, look at that. Robodaw's got a little indication by his... What does that mean? Click on him. Oh! I can actually... I feel like the locker room is a dysfunctional family. We may need a shakeup. Well, you're in Toronto. What do you expect? Can I meet with the player? Oh, shit! Thanks for the input, but I'm happy with the group we have. I hear a lot of feedback like yours. I'm contemplating some changes. We know about the problems, but I need you to be a part of the solution and not the problem. There you go. Yeah. If you want to change, become a role model in the locker room. You can lead by example. Yeah, Stefan Robidas. Shut the hell up. Oh, shit, he didn't like that. Oh, negative effect. So does that make him a worse player, like, overall? That's cool, man. Hopefully, like, the overalls actually mean something with the simulation. Oh, I can hold a team meeting now? Team meet. Woo! Game 1 of 82 tonight, gentlemen. Enjoy the butterflies and feed off the crowd. But if I see you dogging it out there tonight, we'll all be in for a good bag skate tomorrow. This is just 1 of 82, so let's focus on our game. Blah 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 blah. I want you to get out there and bring your A game. Blah blah blah. We've trained all off season. You know what? If I see you dogging it out there, you'll be in for a good skate tomorrow. Let's see. Morale last, Spalling and Robidas. Well, they're softies. We got to trade them away right now. Reimer, Riley, Marinson, Horton, and Hunwick. They can all appreciate that. Oh, that is cool. So morale's going up. All right. Cadres gain morale because of recent roster moves. All right. Oh, wow. This simulation's so much quicker. And look at that. When you simulated before, remember when you have a loss, it would just say loss, and you wouldn't know if it's an overtime loss or a shootout loss. If you paid attention, you could. But now it's actually showing you when you win in overtime, lose in overtime, shootout, all that stuff, right? Draft class is likely to be a little bit weaker, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. Okay, let's just try to go and dismiss. Let's see what happens when I dismiss some things. Joffrey Lupul has gained morale because of ice time. I like this update while simulating. EA, and again, I'm not complaining. It's just the next step. Remember back in NHL 14 and 15 on current gen, my GM modes, right? It'd be really cool. Let me just keep on simulating here. Yeah, let's go through this. It's nice how you can get through a season nice and quickly, though. But it'd be really cool. See, in the right side, it'd be cool if it showed me my top goal scorer, my top point man, my top assist guy, maybe our team's power play percentage, penalty kill percentage, the opposing team that we're going up against, you know, stuff like that. But again, the point that I made last year with NHL 15, I said this earlier in the video, you know, we got a new GM mode that was lackluster in a lot of areas, and we didn't get anything new. This, you know, sure, we don't have the updates, and I don't know how many goals and assists our team has as I'm simulating, which we had last year, but we have a faster simulation this year. So you're getting a trade-off. At least we're getting something this year. All right, so I'm willing to kind of, what's the compromise, I guess, find a middle ground. I mean, look how fast the simulation is. This is awesome. I was preaching this in like my NHL 12 and 13 review. Psychologically, the gameplay, GM mode. You want to be able to simulate like 3-4 seasons in one sitting. You can definitely do that now, boys. My God, look at this. Look at this. Say you just want to take the first year off and just, start your career at the draft. You can get a year one simulation done in 2 seconds. This is beautiful. We're already in December. All right, so now that we've gone a little bit far into this, let's see. Player meetings. Next game, locker room chemistry is 78% up, which is good, I guess. 3 player meetings available. Let's take a look at some of them. Spalling. Let's see. When you're as good as me, recent performances like these are just the norm. What the hell? I've seen better. It takes a lot to impress me. I expect more from you, Spalling. Get the fuck out of here. Negative effect. Well, why you bragging, asshole? I don't want to hear that crap. I think the team is really gelling. It's showing on the ice. Not sure about you. I'm just going to keep on ripping in everybody. He had no effect on Leo Komarov. It's because he doesn't speak English. He couldn't understand what I said. I'm getting disappointed on my ice time, to be honest. Look, you have to prove to me that you deserve more. I'm not seeing what I expect. Get over it, Richard Panik. No effect on his morale. All right, beautiful. You know what, though? That'll make for our GM modes, it gives your game some more character. And what it also does, here's some compliments here. What it also does, the player morale, is, in previous GM modes, I don't know about you guys, but for me, there's no real reason to make trades other than overalls. You want to make your team better, you trade an 84 for an 87, right? But now, the potential to make trades from your own team, and also, I don't know how the morale is going to affect other teams and how other teams put players on the trading block because maybe somebody's unhappy. It's going to open up a lot more potential player movements on your own part and by other teams' part. It adds more of a story to your own GM mode. You traded for Jonathan Toews, but after a year he said he didn't want to play here anymore. So you got to trade him away instead of just trading for him and having him be on your team for like 10 years, That's one of the problems with previous GM modes. It was like, once you got your team in place, you didn't have to do anything anymore. You were at mercy of the simulation engine. This adds another aspect to it. Can you make a team that's a President's Trophy winner, a Stanley Cup winner, and 100% chemistry, Maybe you take over a team that's not a playoff team, but you make a great atmosphere and a young team that they love playing. It just adds a whole other aspect to the game. I really like that. I really do like that. Let's get up to the trade deadline. I'm just going to keep on dismissing this stuff right now, boys. Mike Babcock is doing a great job with the Toronto Maple Leafs right now. 16, 14, and 6. My goodness. Let's go. Let's go on a dart to the trade deadline here. Let's go. Simulate up to this date. I'd love to see if there's anything to do with trading block because of morale. I haven't seen anything in the top. Everything in the top has been about our morale changes, which is nice. Pro scale, blah, blah, blah. Because that's what I'll be talking about when we're doing our GM modes. Oh, here we go. Multiple morale losses because of our have gained locker room chemistry. See, this is great, EA, because you've basically made the simulation engine so fast that people are going to want to take their time with it, And that's what you want. Before, it was like you wanted to simulate and just get a month done, you'd have to wait for it. Now it's like, I actually find the game is moving too fast. But that's a good thing. Trust me, that's not me, flip-flopping here. It's better to be too fast than too slow. Because now what I would do is, I would simulate a week at a time and get caught up on all the stories. Maybe even just simulate a game at a time. You know what I mean? There's plenty to do now. The faster sim speed opens you up and gives you more time to do your own thing. Boys, I'm really thinking GM mode for this year. Why not? I'm sure I may run into some problems, and the old gen GM modes were fantastic, but I'm really liking what I'm seeing so far. The morale changes. We'd definitely have to go on a slower simulation, though. We definitely would have to. All right, let's get down here to the trade deadline. And yeah, if you guys want to start going nuts in the comments about who we should use for this GM mode, go ahead. And I wouldn't be opposed to using an Eastern Conference team either. I know we've gone back from the West to the East, but we can do either. So if you guys can make a compelling story or a compelling position for a specific team that you guys want me to use for this year's GM mode, go nuts. We're going to be starting that up in the next few days. I think for sure we should do year one on this. Or the first one on this one anyways. Yes, faster simulation. So let's just get down here. Dismiss. Trade deadline. Let's see what we have. Jesus, the Toronto Maple Leafs may actually be a playoff team. 29, 22, and 9. Maybe it's our chemistry. Maybe our team has become better. See, that's another thing. Your chemistry gets up there, and all of a sudden you have a team full of 82s and 83s. Now they're like an 85s and 86s because their chemistry, right? That's interesting. All right, let me go to the trading block. Let me just see. Yeah, we know we have my morale and stuff. Edit players, league settings, team strategies, trade player. There you go. Where is he? Trade players. Trading block. Let's just see. Browse trading block. Like, would it show their morale right here? It doesn't look like it. No. Assets on the block, surplus. Let's just go through some teams here. John Scott's available. Shane Doan. First round picks out of Boston. Leg one. Yuri Hudler. Man, Calgary's trading away Yuri Hudler. Eric Stahl. First round pick. Jerome McGinley. Let's just look for somebody. Somebody who you wouldn't think would be traded. That's what I'm looking for. I can understand, what's his name? Yuri Hudler being traded if Calgary's not a playoff team in this simulation. Ilyash, no. These seem pretty well. You know, I was hoping that maybe it could still pop up. I got to keep playing it. But you know how the morale? I wonder if someone says I want to be traded. Hank and Daniel Sedin being traded. Interesting. All right, let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at the Sedins. Trade for asset. Is there anything about morale when it comes to Sedin? If I click on him, can I look at the player? Hang on a sec. Sedin. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Morale right there. Interesting. I wonder if there's any mechanic when it comes to morale and trading. I don't know. Okay. Well, it didn't pop up or anything, so we're not going to go looking for it. Hang on, no, I don't want to cancel out. I'd like to get to the NHL draft and at least draft one time in this video. So let's just keep on going through the rest of the NHL season. Let's see if the Toronto Maple Leafs are a playoff team in this. Simulate up to date. Imagine the trade deadline is going to be the same. You know, we could go into the trade deadline. Oh, let's skip the trade deadline. Never mind. All right. So the Toronto Maple Leafs, can they have this type of end to the season that the Ottawa Senators had this time? They've won 4 in a row. My God. Looks like they're making the playoffs. Mike Babcock, he's bringing that special stuff from Detroit. Dismiss all the player morale. We don't even need to talk to you guys. You guys just got to get out there and play hockey. Get the blue and white back into the playoffs. Or are we? Oh, my God. Here we go. Uh-oh. The Maple Leaf meltdown, boys. Maple Leaf meltdown. 4 losses in a row. All regs, too. There's a win. Let's see. There's a win. All right. We're chipping away. Getting those wins. 35 up to 36. We win 4 in a row. Lose 4 in a row. Win 3 in a row. There we go. Regulation loss. Yeah, see what I mean? You can't just simulate. But even like before, I'd have to go and reset the scout because it would just take so long. But now I can keep on pressing A and the simulation keeps up. Oh, this is so much better when you want to get through seasons quickly. Look how quick I got through this. And I've been talking the whole time. I probably could have got the sim done in 10 minutes flat. Probably less than that. That's brilliant. All right, let's see. Will the Toronto Maple Leafs make the playoffs or not? A few losses towards the end of the season there. Shootout loss. We've lost 4 in a row. 2 shootout losses in there. A lot of overtime losses for some extra points, though. What will it happen? Let's see. The Toronto Maple Leafs make the playoffs. New Jersey. We get the win against New Jersey right there. Simulate to date. Let's see. We made the playoffs. I don't believe it. All right. Well, let's see what the Leafs can do in the playoffs. Let's see if we have a faster... oh, my God. Is this the... Yeah, that's got to be it. Let's see if we have a faster playoff simulation because there's less games in there. Oh, it looks the same. That's fine. Battle of Ontario. Oh, my God. We're down 3-0. Is that it? Did we lose? Oh, we got back 3-1. There we go. AHL season is done. Dismissed. Jesus, all these things popping up. Joffrey Lupul, he got a win. There you go. Oh my God, we're back. Oh! The Leafs go down 3-0. They come back to win 4-3. Jesus, the Maple Leafs. Mike Babcock has got them playing. Let's see if they can beat Steven Stamkos' Tampa Bay Lightning. Oh, man. What's the series? I don't even know. Oh, there's a loss. Jesus Christ, all these things popping up. There's a loss. Oh, we lost it, so we weren't able to beat the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Toronto Maple Leafs having a very good year, I gotta say. Frederick Gauthier has gained more. Good. I really like seeing that thing in the top corner. That adds character to your game. You can see rookies getting better. It actually gives you updates, you know. Gives you ideas to make trades and such. You can try out lines with guys with good chemistry and all that, you know. I like that. I really do. So again, we're just simulating through it to see what the game gives us. Los Angeles Kings are your Stanley Cup champions. I think that's pretty respectable, especially with Milan Lucic on the team. But let's get to the draft and all that, and let's just see what happens. It's going to be a long video, whatever, though. That's what we do for GM modes, all right? All right, so simulating. Yeah, that's a fast simulation. My goodness. I like that. All right, so let's back out of this. Sim to the NHL entry draft. Now, we still have our draft picks, but we actually had a pretty good day, a pretty good year, so not going to be the highest, but I'd like to see. So, trade for pick. So, you actually have time limits here, so that's cool. Trade for pick. Damn. That's not fair, Arizona. Arizona's got the 1st and 4th overall pick. Jesus. Trading block. Oh, the message center. Trading block. Fabry. Sprong. Henrik Sedin. That's kind of cool. Offer trade, sim option, call a timeout, scouted players. What the hell? No players at this time? No data? Or is it just loading? Yeah, it's just loading. Pinned. Yeah, I'm going to have to get used to all this. Maybe you guys can help me out. Sim options. Sim to user pick. Yeah, sim to user pick. Let's see here. Can I actually see? Yeah, I can. Oh, that's cool. I can see who drafted before me. So 19th overall. So they don't have Austin Matthews in this game. Chychrun, Steele, Logan Brown, Justin Bean. Is Justin? I don't know. Kreisky, Tyler Benson, Sean Day, Luke Green, Ralph Jarrett. I recognize some of these names. Keaton Middleton, Luke Kerwin, Tom Gettinger. All right, we're drafting. Let's see. Toronto Maple Leafs. 1st round, 19th overall. They made the playoffs this year. All right, so how does this work? Projected pin. What does pinned mean? No clue what this means. High, AHL. So the potential. These guys all suck. What the hell? Maybe I just didn't scout them right. Who knows? Top 9 forward, bottom 6 forward. Stepniak. Projected. Let's go back to the projected rounds. Yeah, I'll get the guy. These guys were supposed to go in the top 10. They weren't. I could get these guys in the top 10. Ooh, Julian Gauthier. Pool Harvey. Let's go with this guy. He was supposed to be good, wasn't he? That Pool Harvey guy? I don't even know. All right, we'll go to this one. Sim options. Sim to user pick. We'll get that Julian Gauthier guy. Does it actually show you what he is now? Medium, right wing, top 9 forward, sniper. Is that actually what he is? Let me try this again. Hang on. I'll try to remember what... let me get this Julian Gauthier guy. Come on. Come on. There you go. All right, so it's saying unknown for him. So if I draft him, does it say unknown for him still? No, now it says low top 6 forward. All right, so once you draft it, it shows you the potential right away, which I like. So you know it right away. That's cool. All right. Sim options. Sim the entire draft. Here we go. Very nice. Very quickly. Very good. So and it shows you the draft picks that you had. That's very nice as well. That you didn't get in the last game. All right. Sim to resign stage. Remember, player reactions based on meetings, blah, 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 blah. Oh, do morale have something to do with signing players as well? Go to contracts. Let's take a look at this. This is the last thing we're going to take a look at. Non-tendered. Oh, my God. Qualify. Offer contract. Let's see if we can get him on the 15% rule again. Remember that? Go down to like, I think I can go down as far as, I'll just go there just to be certain. Yeah, there you go. 4.6. All right, I'll get back to you soon. Has gained morale for offering a contract, so you can actually give them morale as well. That's cool. All these guys. It's kind of a weird way of going through it all. Is there another way to look at it? Because I'd like to see, like, which positions I have. Let's see, list all contracts. Yeah, that's much better. Because if I need to go to, like, for example, no. Main roster. Yeah, centers. I need to know who's in my center core and who I'm signing. Perfect. All right. Mitchell Marner, a low top 6 forward. What the hell? We got to get a roster update in here. All right, boys. So there you go. There is GM mode. I got to say, compared to last year, I'm blown away. That's not the standard to measure it to. I'm measuring this to NHL 14's GM mode, and I gotta say there are some things that are missing. It seems like, but there's also a lot of things that are brand new. Like we get stats that are more than 4 years with a faster simulation engine and morale. So there's a compromise there. There are things that are not there, like when you're simulating, you get to see the stats of your players, but you get the faster sim, like I was saying. So I like what I'm seeing. I think we're going to do GM mode on current gen this year. Let me know what you guys think. And also go nuts in the comment section about any potential teams that you want me to use, all right? Toronto Maple Leafs are not going to be one of them. Doesn't even seem like they need any help this year. Jesus. Morgan Riley's going to be a beast, and Mike Babcock got them into the playoffs year number 1. So, boys, there you go. Let me know what you guys think. And I got to say, I'm excited about GM mode in NHL 16. There, I said it.